Hey everyone, welcome back to Drive Protected. My name is Eric. In today's episode, I want to talk about Tack solution. What is it? How do you mix it? Where do you use it? Tack solution is one of the most necessary solutions, along with slip solution, that you're going to need when you're doing your paint protection film installations. You cannot solely install PPF just using slip solution, and you cannot solely install PPF just using Tack solution. They need to both work together, and I will do a whole separate video talking about slip solution, what it is, how to mix it, that type of thing. I'll be doing that one in a little while, but Tack solution, I've been seeing so many comments recently in our comments section, people asking me, how are you mixing it? What ratios are you mixing it? What are you mixing it with? Where are you all using it on installation? And in this video, I just want to touch on all those things and hopefully provide you guys some guidance on how to use and how to mix Tack solution for your paint protection film installs. So let's get into it. All right, first off, where do you use Tack solution? Tack solution, when you're doing a PPF installation, should only be used, one, when you're lining up a reference point, like a fender, for example. If you want to line it up in the corner and make sure that the pre-cut template lines up nicely with the curves and the way the panel is laid out, you use it there. You only use Tack solution to tack your reference points into place. For example, corners of a fender, around a side camera, around a badge on a hood, that type of thing, parking sensors on a front bumper, that's where you use your Tack solution. You don't spray around a whole big giant area and then squeegee it out. You literally just pull the film back once you have the film lined up where it needs to be. Pull the film back, spray a little bit of Tack solution underneath the film, squeegee it down, and that area is locked down. Slip solution is what you use for the rest of the panel and for the rest of your installation. One other place that you can be using Tack solution is when you flush out your edges. For example, on a fender or a hood, when you want to wrap your edges, when you've squeegeed out all of your slip solution, you will still have some soap left behind in the adhesive on that wrapped edge that needs to be wrapped. I like to take my Tack solution and I like to flush all of that slip solution out, and that's going to help dry out the adhesive. It's going to help activate the adhesive and make it so much easier to wrap, and that it's just going to look better. You're not going to have to fight with all that slip solution. So Tack solution, definitely use it when you're wrapping your edges. Next thing I want to go over is how do you mix Tack solution? Myself, when I got into installing paint protection film in early 2018, I was told by the person that trained me at the time, for Tack solution, you do a 70-30 isopropyl alcohol and distilled water mixture. And so I would take like a 70% or stronger isopropyl alcohol. I'd mix, or I would put about 30% of my bottle full of that alcohol, and then I'd mix the rest with distilled water, shake it up, and that would be my Tack solution. That Tack solution ratio worked great for me for many years. But there were a few times where I would accidentally put too much alcohol into the Tack solution, and then I'd start to notice that the adhesive of my paint protection film started to turn gray and like a milky white looking color, only to find out later on that the alcohol was actually burning and damaging the adhesive, and I ended up having to throw those panels away. So there, I'm out that money. From there, I ended up going to using just hot water to do my PPF installs. And hot water, I think, is still the best Tack solution ratio. It's not even a ratio, it's just hot water. But it's still the best thing that you can use for Tack solution. The hot water, what it's going to do is it's instantly going to get rid of all of the soap that's built up in the adhesive from the slip solution, and it's going to make that adhesive really, really tacky. So you can stretch the film into place, tack it down, and it's going to look good. Tack solution, when I started to use it, I felt like the quality of my PPF installs went through the roof overnight. I no longer had to stress out and worry about whether or not my edges were going to stay down when I wrapped them and flushed them out with hot water. I no longer had to worry about when I would stretch a bumper into place and I'd use my hot water Tack solution. I no longer had to worry about if the film was going to pull back. I just had so much more confidence in my installations as I became comfortable using hot water for Tack solution. Tack solution I felt was also really, really good when I was doing lots of GMC Sierra 2500 hoods. Those hoods have got lots of valleys in them, and I felt like what I would do is I would spray a little bit of hot water tack solution into one of those valleys, just a little ways in, and then I'd squeegee it down, and then I knew that I was not going to have the film popping up in those valleys. So what are some other ways that you can mix tack solution? Well, I've already gone over the 70-30 isopropyl alcohol and water mixture. I don't recommend it. I think it's, number one, you go through so much isopropyl alcohol, and that stuff's expensive. And number two, if you run the risk of over mixing it and burning the paint protection, the adhesive of the paint protection film. Now, I've seen some people in the comments section question me on that that's not possible. I dare you, take a scrap piece of film, overmix the alcohol and water tack solution, spray it on the adhesive, and watch what happens. You will damage it, it will be garbage, and it's not worth it. There's people that use some vinegar and water for a tack solution. That can work as well too. I've personally never used that, so I'm not really going to speak a whole lot on that. But what I have found lately to be my favorite thing to be using for tack solution is taking my tack solution spray bottle and filling it up about, I'd say, 80 to 90% of the way full with hot water, as hot as you can get out of a tap, and then putting the rest isopropyl alcohol or even methyl alcohol. In our shop over here, we use methyl alcohol. Why do we use methyl alcohol? Well, number one, ever since COVID, isopropyl alcohol has been really, really expensive. I feel like it's just gone up so much in price. Methyl alcohol is still really, really cheap, and it achieves the exact same desired end result with your tack solution. So lately, I've really been enjoying doing my mixture of super hot water for about 80 to 90% of the bottle, and then the rest of it being the methyl alcohol or isopropyl alcohol if you have that available to you to use. So this is just a short video that I want to do talking about the different kinds of tack solution out there. Whichever one you want to do and whichever one you feel comfortable with, do that. But I've seen this question asked so many times in our comments section over the last year or so that I feel like it's time that I do another video on this. And like I said, I'm going to do another video on slip solution as well too. That video is going to be coming out after this one. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. If you agree or disagree with my opinion on tack solution, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what your guys' thoughts and opinions are on that. And as always, thanks a lot for watching, and we will catch you in the next one.